In this program, you'll combine random tones with random delays to create a truly unique stream of notes using a speaker. In the void setup, use the pin mode function with arguments A5 and output to set up a speaker that's plugged into ports A5 and ground on your maker board. Within the void loop, we have two functions. Each of those functions is using the random function as an argument. Let's break down the tone function first. The tone function has two arguments: the port where you want to play a tone, and that's A5 where your speaker is plugged in, and the second argument is the hertz value you want to play on that port. In past projects, we've just used a number here, so we might have put in 1,000 to play a tone of 1,000 hertz. In this project, we're replacing an exact value with a function, the random function. The random function has two arguments itself. The first is the lowest value you want the random function to be able to select from. 40 Hz is about the lowest value that sounds good on the speaker. The second argument is the highest value you want the random function to be able to select from. So here, your tone could be anything from 40 to 1,199 Hz. Next, we have a delay function. And typically the delay function just has one argument that's an exact number. Again, for example, we may use 1,000 as the delay to delay our code here for 1,000 milliseconds or 1 second. In this program, we are replacing that exact number with a random function. The random function's first argument is 50, so the minimum delay that you will have on this line of code is 50 milliseconds. The second argument is 2,000. So the maximum delay that you can have is 1,999 milliseconds. So let's take a few passes through this loop and see how it might run when it's in action. A tone will start playing on port A5, and random may select 80 as the hertz value to play that tone. So a tone of 80 Hz starts playing. Then the delay has to be chosen, and maybe random will select a delay of 100 milliseconds or 0.1 seconds. So that tone of 80 Hz is going to play for 1/10 of a second before the code reaches the closing curly brace of the void loop and jumps back up to run this tone function again. The second time through, the random function may choose 1,000 as its hertz value. So a tone of 1,000 Hz will start playing on the speaker. The random function for the delay may choose 50 as its value. So you're going to have a hertz value of 1,000 playing for 50 milliseconds or 0.05 seconds before the code reaches the end of the void loop, jumps back up, and selects another random tone. On the third pass through the loop, the random function for tone may select 250. So a tone of 250 Hz will start playing on the speaker, and then the random function in the delay function may choose a value of 1,000. So that tone of 250 Hz will play for 1,000 milliseconds or 1 second before the loop ends and starts again. So in this program, you're going to have a truly unique set of sounds, some blipping so fast that you may not even hear them, and some playing for up to 2 seconds. You can play with the arguments inside your random functions and adjust how much range your speaker has to play with and how long those tones may play.